This is a trick right here to make, you know, a $10,000 Rolex look like a $40,000, $50,000 Rolex.
That's insane.
Yeah. Rick started out selling fake Jordache jeans at the swap meet.
What's up, guys? It's Yeezy Busta here. Before today's video starts, I have to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Fortnite. If you guys are living under a rock and you haven't even heard of the game, make sure you guys go check it out. It will be in the link down in the description. Now, as many of you guys know, in Season 5, there was a skin that looked weirdly close to how I look. And in the small community of the Busta fam, it got known to be the Yeezy Busta skin. Now, do I think that the people at Epic modeled the skin after me? Probably not, but it does look a lot like me. Same hairstyle, kind of, and mask, and... Anyway, if you guys haven't played the game yet, it's super fun. It's a battle royale game. Basically, there's 100 players, and you have to jump out of a bus and land and loot, gain materials and weapons, and you try to be the last one standing, and it's my favorite game. It's probably the only video game I've played, and it has ruined my life. Guys, one thing about the game that's absolutely amazing is that it's on every single platform. Like, I even have it on my iPhone, and I play it all the time, but I also have it on my Xbox, so if you guys want to check me out on there, play with me, you can play duos or squads, and you guys can play with me, so make sure you guys download it down below and check me out. My gamer tag is Yeezy Busta Xbox. And last but not least, the game is completely free. Like I said, it's on Xbox, PlayStation, mobile, PC, everything. So why haven't you downloaded it yet? Make sure you check it out, like I said, in the link in the description. And I'll see you guys in 1 second. Whew, okay, I'm back, guys. Wow. So today's video is gonna be me going to Las Vegas, Nevada to visit one of my favorite TV show sets, and that is the Gold and Silver Pawn Shop in Las Vegas. I met up with my new friend Chumlee from the show. I found out that he was a sneakerhead, so I reached out to him. I figured that I'd go over to the shop and ask him about how they legit check stuff there, because it's kind of what I do, I guess. And also to ask him about his sneaker collection, because he's a big SB and Dunk collector. So we just had a really great conversation, kind of talked about real versus fake watches and a few different things in the store. So in this video, you guys will see a lot of the behind the scenes stuff, and it's really cool, so make sure you guys watch the rest of the video. Leave a like, leave a comment if you're a Pawn Stars fan, and I'll catch you guys after the segment or whatever. Just play it. Just play it.
Hey, what's up, man?
What can I do for you?
I got this. Got this from the plug, man. Authentic, easy Busta. Check it out. What do you think you get me for it?
Did he wear it?
Hell yeah, he wore it. I got it from the plug, man. You know it's official.
Oh no. How much you want?
Give me like 800 for it.
Hold on. I'm gonna have to call an expert. Alright, give me a minute.
Yo.
YB!
My guy, Chumlee.
What's happening?
Chilling, man. Chilling. Whoa, look what you got here.
Yeah.
So you guys called me over today to authenticate this mask?
Well, you know, these things could be faked a lot, and I figured who better to tell me if it's real than the man himself.
Man, I mean, that's what I'm here for, right? Where'd you pick this up at, man?
Yeah, I picked it up from the plug, man. He said it was authentic, so I came down here to see Chum and hopefully get some cash for it.
Man, it's crazy. It looks like this has been mangled by someone's pocket.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, because he told me it was worn, and you know, I'm thinking it's going to be worth a little more if it was actually worn by you, so...
Let's see. Let's see if it has my spit on it. So,
there you go.
I don't know if we're going to be able to tell, but I don't know, man. This looks dead stock to me. This looks like it's brand new. It's definitely real.
Okay.
You can still pick it up on my website, yeezybusta.com/shop.
How much do they go for?
They go for about... In this condition, like maybe $30?
$30? You know, I gotta make a profit. $10, best I can do.
Alright, you can do that.
I'll write it up, meet you over there.
Cool, thanks, man.
Hey, thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah, thanks for
I feel, oh, you know, I'm finna wear this myself.
Yeah, man, it's all you.
Alright, I appreciate it.
What's up, guys? I'm here with my guy Chumlee, You guys might know him from the TV show Pawn Stars, one of my favorite shows. It's a dream come true to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. And today we're going to be talking about like real versus fake, kind of like what I do and what they do on a daily basis, with some other things besides Yeezys, because I don't know if you guys have any Yeezys back here, but if you did, I could legit check them for you. So, we've got some fake watches back here. Hush, hush, right? These are illegal to own, right? No, I'm just kidding.
They're not illegal to own. We actually took these in. So someone, most likely what happened is we have the night shift and it's only open at the window, so you walk up to it.
Gotcha.
And the guy at the time probably wasn't like educated enough to be able to tell whether or not the watch was real or fake, because they're actually not bad fakes. Or they're not bad fakes. Here we go. We got a Milgauss Rolex, and if you look at the hand, it's sweeping. It's got an automatic movement in there, right?
Yeah.
So it looks pretty good. It looks, about how it should.
Yeah, it looks really good.
So, and then you've seen a Milgauss before,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
And you see the green tint coming around there? That looks pretty good, right?
Yeah.
To the untrained eye, that looks really good, the little bit of green right there.
Yeah.
But to someone who knows what they're looking for, this comes in two versions. It comes in green or clear.
Yeah.
And this is a sapphire crystal right here. So it comes with a green sapphire crystal or a clear sapphire crystal.
Gotcha.
It doesn't come with a little bit of green on the outside like that.
Okay.
So if this was real, you would notice more green on there. It would be more green or it would be all clear. So, another way to be able to tell would be you would just hold it, and wait. It's not quite exactly, it doesn't quite exactly weigh enough. But also if you were to pop off the band right here, there would be a serial number right here. And the serial number will have basically decoded in that serial number, you'll be able to know what day and what month it was printed and everything, and
Gotcha.
when it was made. So this is a pretty good fake. It's got the sweeping hand, but me looking at it, if this came into me, I would say, I don't know. This is something that I would have to pop the back off and see.
Gotcha.
Because right off the top, I would look at the crystal and I would know, okay, it doesn't look right, but let's open it up.
Yeah.
And there's a tool where you pop the back off and you can see if it was real or fake just by the movement.
Do you guys do that here?
Yeah, we do it here.
Gotcha.
I can actually take it, the jeweler, have him pop it off in a minute and show you the back. So.
Gotcha. That's crazy.
Yeah, I used to work the night shift actually. I never opened Rolexes on my own at the night shift, because if it's real, and you scratch this up, you're gonna it loses value.
Of course.
So I never wanted to be, liable for that. I would always offer them less, and they could come back in the morning and get more. Right. Here we go. We got a Panera, and
it's also a very expensive watch.
very expensive watch. And once again, to the untrained eye, it looks pretty good. But here's the major giveaway. You see this right here? Mm-hmm. This little crown piece?
Yeah.
It should be one piece.
Got you.
And it's a little rough, it's got the right look to it, but it's a little rougher than it should be.
Yeah.
It should be a little more polished,
So it should be one piece with like the rest of the watch?
Yeah, it should be one piece with the rest of the watch.
Oh.
You can kind of
Yeah, I see that.
So that's really good. But the major giveaway is right here. Is you see the wheel spinning?
Yeah.
So that's how the watch is moving, right?
Yeah.
But this is a chronograph. So it has this over here. This should be moving. It's not. The wheels aren't moving in the back. The chronograph doesn't. It doesn't work properly.
Yeah.
So this is a wind-up watch. You got to get it winding good.
Yeah.
But the other wheels aren't moving. So
Got you.
it's really, it's a good fake from the front. But once you turn around and look at the back, you can just tell it's not what it should be.
So with a lot of these fake pieces, do the people know that it's fake? Or do they get them from like eBay or something, or from a different pawn shop and they don't know it's fake? Like, what do you think? It's hard to tell.
I think it goes both ways. I think a lot of people know what they have. They know it's fake. Some people come in and they're genuinely surprised that the watch is fake. They have no idea. But your average person knows it's fake and they're just trying to come get a quick dollar. That's why most of the fake stuff is bought at night, when the jewelry office is locked up, and the majority of the tools to tell if it's real are locked up in the back.
Makes sense.
Here's another watch. This is actually a real Rolex.
Okay.
But this is not the original bezel or face that it comes with.
Gotcha.
This is a stainless steel Rolex Submariner, but they're trying to pass it off as the white gold.
Yeah.
You know, because this face and this bezel only comes on a white gold.
Gotcha.
So if you were to bring this in and they didn't know about Rolexes, they're going to look this watch up and they're going to think it's, you know, much more valuable than it actually is. They're going to think it's white gold, you know.
Yeah.
Because you can test gold, but you don't want to test a Rolex, you know.
Of course.
You don't want to scratch the gold on a Rolex.
Of course.
This is a good real Rolex that was made to look like a different Rolex. That's just another little trick, you know. This is a trick right here to make, you know, a $10,000 Rolex look like a $40,000, $50,000 Rolex.
That's insane.
Yeah, pretty wild.
Is the bezel real?
The bezel's real, the face is real from another watch.
That's crazy.
From a different Rolex. So who knows what happened? Someone most likely iced out their bezel, you know, iced out the face, changed their white gold up a little bit, and then a jeweler had this and put this together, sold it to someone, and, you know, who knows what the story is behind it, but this is definitely a real Rolex made to look like a more expensive Rolex.
That's
so
crazy.
It's kind of Fugazi, but it's real. So
that's wild.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, like how you can get into it, and, you know, you can make, it's pretty wild too, like, I mean, when I was young, like, they didn't go this good to make Rolexes, you know?
Yeah.
Now what they do is they'll take, like, an old Rolex, you know, they'll gut it out, you know, and they'll put a fake movement inside of it, and it's a real Rolex case.
Wow.
It's a fake movement, and you go in, you crack it off, you read the serial number. Unless you pop the back open, you would never know it's real, or you would never know it's fake.
Why would people do that? Is that the fake companies, they like get their hands on the parts or something? Or
No, it's just like, you know, maybe the inside of the Rolex is shot. Maybe it's, you know, water damaged or it's broke. There's no repair. So they just, you know, people buy the scrap parts and put together Fugazi Rolexes. And, you know, to the untrained eye, if you don't take that back off, you'll never know.
That's insane.
So
the sneaker game's so different, man. Because they're not, obviously this is like, you know, like the authentic one's like a $50,000 piece, or this one might be like evaluated like what, 10, or the real Milgauss is what, like 7,000, 6,000?
Yeah,
in that range.
Yeah.
Like sneakers are like $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but there's some that resell for, you know, $1,000.
Of course they do, of course. But at the end of the day, it's like a manufactured in a factory, whereas this is like handcrafted in Switzerland, right? So it's like there's bound to be more imperfections in like a Yeezy or like a pair of sneakers than it would be for this, right?
Yeah, but I feel like even Yeezys are like, it's almost like, Yeezys are getting down in price now, you know, for the newer ones. So it's almost like you can buy a pair of fake ones for like $200, or you can buy a pair of real ones for $300, you know?
Exactly.
It's like, but it's hard for me to tell if the Yeezys are real or fake sometimes. Obviously you see some, the shape's off, you know, this is off, but I feel like some of them are pretty good.
So season 15 wrapped up. You guys are working on the new stuff?
We start filming, we start filming any day now. Season 16 is coming out.
Awesome.
It's going to be crazy. Hopefully there's going to be some more seasons, you know.
Yeah, of course.
You know, it's going to be tough. The old man's not with us anymore. He's, you know, fan favorite, well loved by many. You know, he's taught me a lot of lessons, but, you know, if we didn't keep doing this, he would be like, what are you guys doing? Get your ass to work. You know how he is. Get to work.
Yeah, exactly.
So, just going to keep moving forward, keep making new seasons.
That's amazing, man. Is there anything else that you want to talk about, or any sort of like funny story you have, or like something in the shop that like not many people know? I know it's a tough question.
You put me on a, I mean, it's not a lot about the shop I think people don't know. It's been around since I think like '86, and it used to just be a buy and sell shop. I will tell you a funny story about Rick though.
Okay.
So everyone knows and loves Rick, my boss from Pawn Stars, who the old man bought this pawn shop and started it. It was a buy and sell store, and then Rick came in, very smart, very business minded. He turned it into a pawn shop. But he couldn't just turn it into a pawn shop. We had a law that said you have to have so many people in the city before we can give a license out for another pawn shop. There was already the limit. So Rick checked the city population like every month, once a month. Finally, when it hit over the number, he called them up, and then they denied him. They said, hold on, they denied him. He filled out the paperwork, they denied him. He had to sue the city, and eventually they gave him the pawn license. Because they tried to like give it to someone else, you know, like the... But he ended up getting the pawn license, and then started what we know here. But Rick started out selling fake Jordache jeans at the swap meet. Yeah, like fake designer jeans. That's how Rick started. He started out by selling fake designer jeans at the swap meet.
Do I need to bust Rick? Just kidding.
I think you might have to go back in time to before you were born.
Maybe.
But yeah, no, that's pretty funny to sit here. We're talking about real and fake. Rick actually started selling fake designer jeans at the swap meet. Yeah, and here he is today with the freaking empire.
That's amazing. What he's built is incredible, and like all you guys being a part of it is so cool. So
yeah, I always say it's cool to go through this fame and fortune with people that you grew up with and love. So
absolutely,
it's a blessing. Yeah.
Absolutely. You guys are family business, everything. It's so dope.
Corey always says you got to keep someone around to tell you when you're acting like an asshole.
Exactly. I have some pretty good friends around me, and I've definitely been called out.
Yeah, it means something when your good friends tell you.
Exactly. No one else is gonna tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, well, cool, man. Well, thank you so much for having me. And you guys will be seeing like a little skit either at the beginning of the video or right now. I don't even know. Thank you so much for having me on the show. Pleasure to finally meet you in person. It's crazy. I'm a big fan of the show. Big fan of what you do. A big fan of everyone here. So thank you so much for having me. It's crazy to be here. And if there's anything you want to tell the Busta fam, which is like kind of like my fan base. Yeah. And I know you said you have a candy shop that just opened up. And just go ahead. Yeah. Give you a little plug.
Come on down to Chumlee's Candy on the Boulevard and get yourself some real chocolate. You ain't gonna get busted with that fake chocolate over here.
I like that. Make sure you guys go follow him on Instagram. I'm gonna give him a pot tag, and his link will be in the description down below. Make sure you guys go check him out. If you guys haven't watched Pawn Stars, make sure you guys look out for that new season. Coming soon?
Season 16.
Cool. Well, awesome, man. Thank you so much one more time for having me. Alright guys, I'm back. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like down below. It was a super awesome experience to hang out with Chumlee. Thank you so much to him for having me at the shop and showing me behind the scenes. It was really cool. I didn't pick up anything, but I will definitely come back because they have some really cool jewelry and memorabilia, and I really wanted to go back, but we didn't have that much time. So next time I'm in Las Vegas, make sure you guys look out for that. If you guys liked today's video, make sure you leave a like down below, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Alright, peace.
Food again. I see you food again. No dead presidents. You bought me like Ken. Food again. I see you food again. No dead presidents. You bought me like Ken.